Orgenesis is an OTC company, stating on the bulletin board. The ticker symbol is ORGS. We've been active for the past 4 years. What makes Orgenesis a very unique company is that it has actually two aspects to it. One is its own therapeutic development, based on the groundbreaking work of Professor Ferber and her team in utilizing cell and gene therapy or regenerative therapy for providing hopefully a cure for diabetes. And on the other side, we have a very substantial business where we are the industrial partners or subcontractors for this whole space of cell and gene therapy, regenerative therapy, which is actually the utilization of a patient's own cells to treat diseases. It's been a lot on the news lately about the immune oncology and the CAR-T, and this is one space we excel in. It's really been interesting as a service provider, as working with companies, to see the tremendous growth that's been in the past 4 years. I think there's over 800 clinical trials ongoing today in different areas, not only immune oncology, cardiovascular, autoimmune disease, and you know, this is all science coming to fruition from academic centers and now getting to a stage where it can go into clinical work. We've seen over 200 companies, new companies, come into play in this area. So I think in terms of the potential, when we see these companies as they advance from preclinical to phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, we're going to see in the next 2-3 years many of these companies getting to a point where they reach the market. That's a big step. So it's exciting times for regenerative therapy. Because we are also a therapeutic development company, we've actually been in that position of looking for a partner for ourselves. Part of the reason we went into being a manufacturer and a subcontractor was because we could not find a solution that was good enough for us. And not much has changed in the past few years. I'd say about 5 major players, talking about companies like Hitachi, Lonza, WuXi, the several small ones. Most of these companies are very large companies that have a small division in them that deals with cell and gene therapy. I think what's unique about us is that we are focused only on this field. We do not deal with other biotech manufacturing issues like recombinant proteins or other areas. So all our focus is becoming specialists in this area. So MaSTherCell is a fully owned subsidiary in Belgium. We've expanded its activity globally by making partnerships with other locations in Korea and the Middle East. We're looking forward to our expansion in the US. And I think what MaSTherCell has shown to this industry is that it is actually a brand of excellence. As we have grown year by year, doubling our revenue actually, because of the growth of this industry, we have managed to maintain the same high quality and the same dedication to our customers, because our goal is for them to get to market. So we must ensure that we do a good job for them. For an investor, I think Orgenesis is really a unique investment. On one side, our diabetic program, which has tremendous potential, has advanced wonderfully well in the past few years, has been financed by government grants from Belgium, from US, Israel, Korea. We've been very fortunate in that, in getting that support. This is highly validated science, now reaching a stage where it can go into the clinic. So that's a very exciting platform to bring as a clinical solution. But on the other side, we have such a stable business model in a hugely growing industry. And we are that missing link to turn all that great science into an industry. So that's kind of, I would say, a safe bet with a potential of a tremendous upside. I hope we can do for diabetic patients the same that CAR-T has done for cancer patients. And for us, we know that the basic objective is to actually solve the industrial problem, making that therapy not only for us, but for our customers, our partners, something that is applicable to patients all over the world in a reasonable price. I'm looking at some of the work that our customers are doing. Companies like Adaptimmune, Servier, CRISPR, they're doing amazing, amazing work, and we're so fortunate to be a part of that and to contribute to that. And looking at those technologies as they advance into a clinical stage, that's really exciting to see what they can do. So, expansion in the US for our service business, that's very exciting. We do provide services today for US-based companies, but we do so for clinical work being done outside of the US. It'll be great to expand that activity in the US. It's one of the largest markets, a lot of wonderful work going on, and I certainly think there is a lack of service providers in this field. That's on the CDMO side. On the therapeutic side, we just finished kind of the process of developing the manufacturing and the industrialization of the therapy. We're doing validation studies now. Once we complete those, we have a chance to put in our IND, our request for clinical trials. It'll be interesting to see.